Today we're having something really interesting, and finally we're going to base the review on a monitor. And it's not just any monitor, it's ViewSonic. So yeah, we're going to talk about the XG270QG monitor, which is G-Sync, 2K resolution. We have 165 Hz refresh rate, we have 1 millisecond response time, and we have loads of gadgets around the monitor as well. Now, it's an IPS panel, so definitely a cool addition to the viewing angles and stuff like that. But let's start with what does monitor have around it first. Now, you have these kind of, let's say, focus flaps for, if I can call them, focus flaps when you're gaming and you want to be inside the game, you don't want any distractions on the other side or on the sides, so you can attach them. You can easily remove them, but you do need a screwdriver. So let me just show you. This is it. You have one screw here and one screw here at the bottom. So if you're running a multiple monitor setup, and this is the thing, it has thin bezels on the sides and on the top one, so yeah, it would be really nice to have it like this. As you can see, something is sticking out over here, so this is a headset hanger. You don't need a headset stand apart from this thing if you're using a single monitor. But since I have my headset stands, we're just going to place it back. Now next up, check this out. Here and here you have a mouse bungee, so you don't have to get something extra for it. This is it, guys. So basically what I'm trying to say, this monitor is not just a monitor, it's a headset hanger, it's a mouse bungee. You have these flaps for more focusing on the game. You have a huge, really huge and really nice designed stand for the monitor, and of course this is the lowest point, so you have about 10 centimeters from the bottom of the monitor till the table, and then you push it back up, and this is it. Now this is around 30 centimeters, so which is really cool because I mean you could do all sorts of stuff with this. Now you can move it left and right, of course you could tilt it, and you can rotate it. Now this is it, guys. I mean practically this monitor has it all. As I said, G-Sync, IPS, 165 Hz, 1 millisecond response, and it has an RGB. Even though it's a bit funny for a monitor to have an RGB, it's trending, it's still trending. People are buying RGB fans, people are buying RGB LED strips and everything, so why not? So let me just show you. You have the RGB strips right here at the bottom of the monitor, and you have an RGB hexagon right here. At the bottom, when you remove the plastic cover, you have 3 USBs 3.0, you have the power jack, you have the USB connectivity for your computer, and you have the headset connector because it also has speakers. You have the HDMI and DisplayPort connectivity as well. Unfortunately, since it has all these features, they had to shorten the cable. Well, they had to do this. You do need an external adapter for your monitor, and this is it. It's a bit bulky, I do have to say, and then you have the standard cable that goes into the adapter, and the other side goes to your power socket as well. Now when it comes to the rest of the cables, you get the USB that you connect to your computer, and you get the DisplayPort cable. As you can see, and as I said, the back side of the stand is really sturdy, it's really nicely designed, and you can see right at first glance that is high quality stand without a doubt. You have this brushed aluminum, so it looks like it, with the Elite logo at the bottom, the ViewSonic Elite. You have the Elite logos over here as well. You can carry your monitor here with this stand right here on the top. And basically that is it when it comes to standard settings and everything else. When it comes to OCD and similar stuff, you have a power button, you have the OCD joystick, and you have another button that is most likely for confirmation, but we'll get to that part later on. So what do you say we remove these monitors finally? After 400 videos on YouTube, it's about time to switch monitors. So guys, let me connect the ViewSonic XG270QG Elite and let's play some games and give you some opinions on everything. Okay guys, now the OCD is practically very easy. You have let's say a joystick here below the Elite logo, so you press the middle click and then you can search, for instance, game mode, display, input, audio adjust and setup menu, and you can adjust anything as you wish. These are some presets. You can go with customs and switch to that. Now you have the audio adjust, the setup menu, where you can adjust the language, as I already mentioned, resolution notice, information, everything that is about the monitor. Now with the Elite RGB, you could adjust the rear, the base, the bottom part, and you can adjust how it lights up. You can go with crazy RGB madness. The base can go into rainbow mode, and you can go into breathing, and that's about it. And the joystick for the OCD is practically very easy. It's not, you know, stucking in the same position or something like that. This is one of those videos where after testing and reviewing and doing stuff like that, they don't show up here on the front desk, because here we go guys, the new setup with ViewSonic ELITE XG270QG. Now you've seen the OCD and all the adjustments that you could do with it. Now also I do have to mention the RGB. You have two strips here at the bottom of the monitor and one at the back circling the stand, which is, you know, everybody's doing the RGB and stuff like that, so placing it on the monitor, it isn't bad. It's just the thing is you can't see the back of it, and the bottom is actually really nice, you know, it doesn't distract you while gaming. It's very subtle and it's not that blinking directly into your eyes. It's really nice and subtle, definitely. Now when it comes to picture quality, as I said, the brightness immediately when I plugged it in was on 100%, but that is easy adjustable. Placing it on 50% is quite alright, and the picture is really great. IPS panel, the viewing angle is perfect without a doubt. There's no doubt in that. You have different modes to adjust your saturation, brightness, colors and stuff like that. As I mentioned, when going through the OCD. You can adjust it for FPS games, for instance, or for competitive gaming, and it does change the colors and, as I said, the brightness and everything all together, which is really cool. But you also have two custom slots, two custom modes that you can adjust as you wish. I'll put the links below actually for you guys to check out the ViewSonic ELITE XG270QG monitor. This is, I forgot to say, 27-inch 2560 x 1440p, and I mean, I'm really satisfied. You even saw I was doing quick moves and I was testing it on GTX 1080 Ti. Even though it's an older graphic card, it can still pack a punch when it comes to FPS, without doubt, especially in PUBG. So you saw there was no problems at all, and basically that is all to it. So guys, links are below for the XG270QG. See you next time in another video, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.